Hello there, Whipper here, and welcome back to another mod showcase. And if we could possibly get 300 likes for this mod showcase, that would be brilliant. But anyway, today I'm going to be showing you a mod called the Ghosts mod, woo, and it basically just adds ghosts into Minecraft. There's 3 different varieties of ghost, which I'll show you now. We've got the normal ghost, then the ghost pig, and the elite ghost. But let's start with the normal ghost. So how do these actually spawn? They can actually spawn in 2 different ways. They don't spawn naturally, they only spawn when you kill villagers or kill yourself. So let's just start with the villagers. So in here we've got some villager friends. Hello villagers, I'm just going to murderize you. Yes, that's now a word. So let's just going to kill them, and you can see that they actually spawn a ghost version of themselves when you kill them. And look at that, we appear to have a ghost of a ghost. I think if I reconnect, this thing's going to disappear. Let me just do that. Yep, you can see that was a ghost of a ghost. Wow. So in a ghost mod, there's a bug which spawns a ghost of a ghost when you kill a villager, and it spawns the ghost. Wow, this is getting too many ghosts for me to handle, really. Let's just kill some more of them and spawn some more of these. So you can see the ghosts have 25 health. So about 3 hits with a diamond sword will kill them, and let's just do it with the final villager, why not? And actually, if you see, the ghosts actually drop this item called Ghost Dust. And let me just disconnect or reconnect again to get rid of those ghosts of ghosts, because they're a bit annoying. So there you go, that's one method of actually getting ghosts. So the next method of actually getting a ghost to spawn is to kill yourself. So what I'm going to do now is just type /kill, like so. Aha, and now you can see that a ghost has spawned in my location. Sadly, I think I did spawn miles away from there, so I'm going to have to fly back and try and find my original position. So I found my way back, and I've just had to pause it because I'm already attacking myself. Look at me. Here's me. I have a name tag over it saying it's my ghost, and it's got 25 health, the same as the other ones you get from villagers, and I can just kill it now, like so, and it still drops the same. And my items are still here, so let's just pick all these back up again. So yeah, as soon as you die, you do spawn a ghost version of yourself in the same location. It's a bit of a shame it doesn't look like you. I'd really like it if they took your skin and then turned it into ghost form, so they cut off your legs, so it was just a version of me that remained on the spot, but sadly that's not in the mod at the moment. But next up we've got the ghost pig. Now these spawn randomly throughout your world, and look at them, it's just basically a ghost version of a pig. So whenever you kill pigs, this ghost pig spawns, and then you can just kill the ghost pig, and it gives you this thing called ghost pork chops. Yes, haha. And you can actually craft these ghost pork chops in a different way as well. So you realise that you can actually get ghost dust from the normal ghosts, and you can actually use this ghost dust in conjunction with a raw pork chop to actually craft some ghost pork chops. And this ghost pork chop actually gives you a special ability. So you can see now I've got a little bit less hunger, and if I actually eat this ghost pork chop, like so, it's going to regen all my hunger. I think it gives you 2 of those little drumstick things, and I've got invisibility for 3 minutes and 15 seconds, I think. And look at that, it's just a load of floating armor. So yeah, if you actually eat these ghost pork chops, you become a ghost yourself, and you can just hide from everything. It's really fun to use. So yeah, that's the ghost pork chop and the ghost pig. But finally, we've got the elite ghost. And I'm just going to do the remainder of this mod showcase invisible, because why not? But the elite ghost is a random spawn again, so it spawns in the day and nighttime and in caves throughout your world. But let's just spawn it down, and it pretty much looks like Herobrine, but in ghost form. So it's quite scary if you come across this guy. And he's got a special ghost sword, which you can actually craft yourself, and I'll show you that later. But when you actually kill an elite ghost, it drops something called a withered soul. But let's just spawn another elite ghost so you can see again. See, it definitely does look like Herobrine. I'm not kidding, it really does. And it's got no feet, it's got that classic ghost appearance again, and it's got 30 health, and again it's dropped a withered soul. Now I'm going to go over to this other load and show you what you can actually use this withered soul for. And look, I'm not here, I'm hiding. But yeah, so you can actually use this withered soul in place of a nether star in the crafting recipe for a beacon. So if you don't want to go and kill the wither and get this nether star, then you don't have to. You can now just use the withered soul, find one of those elite ghosts, and then craft yourself a beacon without ever having to go to the nether or anything. And you can also do the same with soul sand. So say you actually want to spawn the wither, but you don't want to go to the nether to get soul sand to spawn the wither, you can now craft soul sand directly, just with normal sand and that withered soul item. So yeah, very simple crafting recipe, and you can get yourself unlimited soul sand, as long as you can actually find enough elite ghosts for it. So next up I'm going to be showing you some other items that this mod adds that you can actually craft using the item drops that you get from ghosts. So the first thing I need to show you is how you can actually craft a ghost ingot. And to do this, all you need to do is put 4 ghost dust in the small crafting grid here, and it gives you 1 ghost ingot. And then you can actually use these ghost ingots to craft tools, which I'll show you later, and also something called a block of ghost ingots. you just put 9 of them in a 3x3 crafting grid, like so. But let's just pop over. So now I'm going to show you how you can actually craft some tools. So the first kind of tool that you can craft using these ghost ingots is the ghost sword. And for this, you're going to need a slightly different crafting recipe to normal swords. You're going to need something called a ghost sword's handle. And to craft this, you're going to need to just put 2 ghost dust and a stick in your crafting grid, along with an ender pearl, and then you'll get a ghost sword's handle. And then all you need to do is combine this with 2 ghost ingots on top of it to get yourself a ghost sword, which is actually very powerful. It has 9 attack damage, which is 2 more than the diamond sword is. So yeah, it's a really effective weapon. It's definitely worth making this, and its durability is a bit better than diamond as well. So definitely worth crafting this, and it goes well with iron armor. In fact, it really does blend in well. But next up we've got the ghost pickaxe, which is actually crafted in an identical manner to a normal pickaxe, so all you need to do is just put 3 ghost ingots and then 2 sticks like so, and it comes pre-enchanted with Silk Touch 1. So normally in Minecraft, if you wanted to get Silk Touch 1, you'd have to enchant a pickaxe so many times to try and get lucky and get Silk Touch 1, but now you can just craft a ghost pickaxe and it comes automatically with Silk Touch 1. So let's just test it out over here on these diamond ores, and you can see that I've now got diamond ore blocks directly and I haven't got the diamonds, just showing that it does work. And of course you can also craft the ghost axe, the ghost shovel, and the ghost hoe. And take note, look at the attack damage on these things. I mean, the ghost hoe does 8 attack damage, the ghost shovel does 6, and the ghost axe does 8 as well. And a ghost pickaxe does 7 damage. So that shows that all of these are really effective weapons and pretty much on par with a diamond sword, so you could use any of these as an effective weapon. But the ghost hoe has another special ability. It actually has unbreaking, even though it doesn't show it at the moment, and the unbreaking effect just means it's never going to run out, so it's just a permanent ghost hoe pretty much. But then again, why would you ever want to use that hoe so much? There's no reason to use a hoe that much unless you're doing some extreme farming. I don't even know. But yeah, so that's the tools that this mod adds. But yeah, that pretty much sums up all the items in this mod. Let's just test out this ghost sword on this iron golem. So you can see it does 10 damage per hit, because we've got the 9 damage from the sword itself, and then the 1 from punching damage, and if I do criticals, it does 15 damage. And now we've just killed that iron golem in about 9 hits. How awesome was that? So yeah, as I was saying, that pretty much sums up everything in this mod. It just adds an array of cool items as well as new mobs, and it's really cool to have ghosts in Minecraft. And I love the fact that it adds an extra challenge when you die, because when you die, your own like self spawns as a ghost, and then when you come back to try and collect your items, you have to kill yourself to actually re-obtain your items, because normally it's quite easy to get your items back. So, as always, thank you for watching. Oh wow, look at that. The shaders have just turned the whole world black. I was using the wrong shader pack there. But yeah, so thank you for watching. Please remember to leave a like if you've enjoyed this video, and I'll be seeing you next mod showcase.